Top 10 Richest Men in the World. Welcome back, luxury lifestylers. In a moment we'll take a look at the top 10 richest men in the world. Who are they? What do they do to make their billions? What is their current net worth? And along the way, we will also be sharing a lot of fun facts about these absolute top entrepreneurs. So be sure to watch until the end, but first and foremost, as usual, we start with a joke. A man complains to his friend, "My elbow really hurts, I think I should see the doctor." His friend replies, "No, you don't have to. In the supermarket, there is now a computer that can make a diagnosis faster and cheaper. You just put a urine sample in that computer and it immediately tells you what's wrong with you and how to fix it. And that for only $1. The man thinks, "I have nothing to lose with this." He fills a jar with urine and goes to the supermarket. When he arrives at the computer, he pours his urine sample in and puts $1 in the slot. The computer then makes a beeping sound and some lights start flickering. After a while, a small strip of paper with the following inscription slides out. "You have a tennis elbow. Keep your arm warm for a few days and avoid heavy work. After a few weeks, the pain will have disappeared." Later in the evening, he thinks about this and wonders whether this device could not be misled. The next morning, he fills a jar with some washing up water and mixes in some of the dog's feces. Then, he adds a urine sample from his wife and daughter and masturbates in the jar again. With a chuckle, he brings this cocktail to the computer and pours it in. Puts in another $1 and waits impatiently for the result. Again it makes the same sound. The same lights come on and a note comes out with the inscription, "Your tap water contains too much lime. Buy a fabric softener. Your dog has worms. Give him vitamins. Your daughter is on drugs. Help her with her drug addiction. Your wife is pregnant and you are not the father. Get a good lawyer. And if you don't stop masturbating, you'll never get rid of that tennis elbow. If you want to keep up with all the trends in the life of the super rich. If you don't want to look out of place when talking to other billionaires. Or if you appreciate a good joke and want to give our YouTube channel a helping hand. Subscribe to this channel by clicking that subscribe button at the bottom right of your screen. Also, click that notification bell. By doing this you will be automatically notified when a new, luxury lifestyle video comes online. Now, without further ado, let's start our countdown of the top 10 richest men in the world. Number 10, Mukesh Ambani. Net worth, $74.4 billion. With Mukesh Ambani we kick off our list today. This is the richest man in Asia. He is head of Reliance Industries Limited. The man was born in Yemen and left from there with his family to India, where they chose the metropolis of Bombay, now better known as Mumbai, as their hometown. His father was the actual founder of the Reliance Commercial Corporation. The company was run from a small rental apartment and originally started as a modest yarn business. Mukesh once worked as a simple gas station attendant but is now at the helm of India's largest energy company. His interests include telecom, petrochemicals, oil and gas, and retail. He became India's first ever rupee trillionaire. Nice private fact about Ambani. The tycoon resides in this Antilia Tower, Mumbai. The structure covers an area of 400,000 square feet and ranks just after Buckingham Palace as the second most expensive residence in the world. With its net worth of $1 billion. The hut has 27 floors and you can use 9 high-speed lifts. This impressive building can withstand an earthquake of 8 on the Richter scale. 6 floors are used to park all his cars. In addition, this tower has its own service garage for maintenance and repairs to the cars. And a cinema for 50 people. Number 9, Steve Ballmer. Net worth, $77.4 billion. Ballmer headed Microsoft from 2000 to 2014. When he retired, the basketball fanatic became the proud owner of the Los Angeles Clippers for the round sum of $2 billion. Despite the fact that under his leadership, Microsoft's sales tripled and profits doubled. There are critics who claim that under his reign, the company has also lost its position of power and missed the 21st century innovation train. A few fun Ballmer facts. Ballmer is known for his boisterous and energetic personality. He would never have hesitated to roar hard at Bill Gates. At Harvard, he lived in the same dorm as Gates, who was also a sophomore at the time. The two liked to play poker together. Number 8, Sergey Brin. Net worth, $80.2 billion. Sergey Mikhailovich Brin, better known as one of the two Google founders. While studying advanced computer science at Stanford University. In 1998 he founded the internet giant Google with his classmate Larry Page. We list a few fun Google facts. The name Google is derived from a misspelling of the originally planned name, Google, which is a mathematical term for the number 1 followed by 100 zeros. Did you know that in 1997, the founders put their Google search engine up for sale to Yahoo for a $2 billion redemption fee? However, Yahoo did not accept the proposal. Later they realized they had made a big mistake and in 2002 they offered a lump sum of $3 billion. This time the Google founders didn't feel like selling anymore. Which is understandable because Google is now worth a lot more than Yahoo. If you say peas, you immediately say carrots. If you say Brin, you also say Page. Number 7, Larry Page. Net worth, $82.8 billion. Lawrence Edward Page, aka Larry Page, is the other half of Google's founding duo. He was the actual inventor of the Google PageRank algorithm. The term, PageRank, refers to the last name of the inventor, Larry Page, and not to the English word for a page. August 16, 2013, is still a black day in the history of the world's largest search engine. That day, Google was offline for no less than 5 minutes. It immediately resulted in 40% fewer internet users, which further underlines the importance of Google for the medium internet. In 2014, 89% of all revenue at Google came from ad sales. Number 6, Warren Buffett. Net worth, $88.3 billion. Buffett is the major shareholder of Berkshire Hathaway. He is often referred to as the Oracle of Omaha. Already as a young boy, he was obsessed with numbers and reading. He spent hours at his father's desk, reading his favorite book, A 1000 Ways to Make a $1,000. He really applied a lot of what he had read in the book and he started selling stuff door to door at an early age. As an 11-year-old boy, he bought his first shares with the money he had earned from his little selling business. Fun Buffett fact. Warren still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. It has since increased in value to $650,000. As early as June 2006, Buffett announced that he will donate his entire fortune to charity. Humility is certainly one of his virtues. This self-made billionaire is said to still work in the same office as in his early days, despite the fact that he has carried out many billion-dollar transactions. He has never used a calculator or computer before. We're halfway through our countdown. Be sure to stay tuned if you want to know what our number 1 and our number 2 have in common, other than the fact that they are both super rich. Which of these billionaires holds the title, most expensive divorce ever? And we answer the question, what is the current net worth of the richest man on Earth? Number 5, Mark Zuckerberg. Net worth, $104 billion. In 2004, he founded the social network site Facebook with a few fellow students at Harvard University. Some Zuckerberg and Facebook facts. Zuckerberg is married to Priscilla Chan. They met for the first time in line for the bathroom at a fraternity party at Harvard. Their second daughter was born in August 2017 and was appropriately named August. The Facebook logo is blue because Zuckerberg appears to suffer from red-green colorblindness. Already at the age of 12, he invented some kind of app that notified his father, who is a dentist, every time a patient arrived at his practice. Mark and his wife Priscilla Chan intend to donate 99% of their assets to charity. Oh, and if you ever plan to block Zuckerberg or his wife Priscilla on Facebook, then you better think again, because neither of them is blockable on the social network. Number 4, Bernard Arnault. Net worth, $105 billion. The name Bernard Arnault won't ring any bells to you, but the man is the founder of the fashion brand Louis Vuitton. The guy currently owns the largest conglomerate of luxury brands, including Veuve Clicquot, Moet et Chandon Champagne, Hennessy Cognac, the American jewelry chain Tiffany & Co., Hublot, and Tag Heuer timepieces, Dior, Givenchy, and Kenzo perfumes. So as you can see, the man does a thing or two to make a living. Number 3, Bill Gates. Net worth, $129 billion. The man who founded Microsoft in 1975 has dropped to third place in our ranking. He is said to have donated a whopping $35.8 billion to his charity, the Bill and Melinda Foundation. A few Bill Gates tidbits. During his teenage years, he read the entire World Book Encyclopedia series. At 1590 out of 1600, Gates once achieved a near-perfect score on his university entrance exam. Despite his brilliance, Gates was a college dropout. He left Harvard University in 1975 to fully devote himself to Microsoft. One of Gates' most expensive possessions is the Codex Leicester, a collection of writings by Leonardo da Vinci. He bought it at a 1994 auction for $30.8 million. Despite his immense wealth, his children will each inherit barely $10 million from their father. The man once spoke the wise words: "Leaving kids massive amounts of money is not a favor to them. All leaders are readers." Gates reads an average of 50 books per year. Number 2, Elon Musk. Net worth, $140 billion. Mr. Tesla, Elon Musk throws Bill Gates off his number 2 position in our countdown. His rise in our ranking is mainly due to the fact that Tesla shares have increased in value sixfold. In addition to founding Tesla, Musk also played a large part in PayPal's success. He is currently also very passionate about his company SpaceX. One of its main goals is to reduce the cost of human spaceflight by a factor of 10. He also wants to send people to Mars between now and 20 years. Musk would like to have a colony on the Red Planet, with about 80,000 inhabitants by 2040. Did you know that Musk, who is the son of an electromechanical engineer, taught himself computer programming at the age of 9? He dropped out of Stanford University after just 2 days. He then immediately founded his first company called Zip2 Corporation. Elon is the proud owner of Wet Nelly, a Lotus submarine car prop from the 1970s James Bond movie, The Spy Who Loved Me. The now mega-billionaire used to live on a budget of $1 a day. He was determined to survive on $1 a day by buying food at the supermarket in bulk when he arrived in North America. At that time he mainly lived on oranges and hot dogs. Number 1, Jeff Bezos. Net worth, $187 billion. Jeff Bezos' success story began in 1994, after he resigned as the vice president of D.E. Shaw & Co., a Wall Street firm. He then founded Amazon.com from the basement of his rented house. Amazon would first be called Cadabra, but because he thought the word sounded too much like cadaver, he went diligently in search of a striking name for his future internet giant. The name had to start with an A, so that it would also be ranked first in alphabetical lists. The fact that the Amazon River is the biggest river in the world, and he planned to make his store the biggest bookstore in the world, made Amazon.com the natural choice. Just like Elon Musk, Bezos is also fascinated by everything to do with space travel. Hence, he founded the company Blue Origin in 2000. In October 2020, the company made a successful unmanned flight to space. With this achievement, Blue Origin takes an important step towards the ultimate goal: making space tourism accessible to everyone. A few more Bezos facts. His first wife Mackenzie was awarded a whopping $38 billion at their divorce. She immediately became the 4th richest woman in the world. Jeff Bezos is no less than 34% richer than the entire English royal family. Listen. A video you should definitely watch is the one about top 10 most expensive yachts owned by celebrities. Besides the fact that there is a nice joke in it at the beginning, you will learn all about the extravagant habits of the stars, and what decadent parties they throw on their floating palaces. At the end of this video, it will appear in the center of your screen. All you have to do is click it, and you can continue enjoying. So be sure to watch it. Next time we are going to look at top 10 most expensive things owned by Elon Musk. It would mean a lot to us if you gave this video a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss out on all the interesting tips about the luxury lifestyle that we will be sharing in the future, then hit the red subscribe button and press the bell for notifications. Please, let us know in the comment section below this video, about what luxury lifestyle subject would you like us to make one of our next videos. We will dedicate it to you and mention your name in the video you suggested. Thank you for watching. Top 10 Richest Men in the World.